What's up, everybody? Happy birthday, America. World Cup here this year. Beautiful. Anyway, doing a steering rack on this car, OT Focus. You guys have seen it, the fix and repair daily. It's got some strong points and not so strong points, but 200,000 miles. Yeah, to be expected. I got the rack from Detroit Axle, reman. You got to mail in your old one for the warranty. They give you a shipping label. But let's get to it. I pulled the battery in the battery tray and the air box so I could get to these steering lines. It might be easier to do the O-rings from up here. Down there, so you got to get under the car to undo the retainer bracket that holds those lines into the steering rack. And one of them's kind of easy to get off, the other one not so, to pull it out of the rack, but it'll go. But yeah, here, step one, you gotta undo this nut or this bolt, this guy. You gotta undo this guy from here. You see that there. I'll try to make this as quick as possible. Then jack it up. You gotta get your splash guards off. Obviously both sides. Then what I did, instead of undoing the bushing bolts on the control arm and getting the control arm off, I did it from here. It's going to be so much easier. And then you got to take some measurements. Take some triangulation measurements from this corner right here. That way this thing goes back in square. I did it on the trans pan and the oil pan. Here I marked with white paint. I'm going to clean the white paint off of that riser, so when I go back in, I don't get kind of snowblind, so to speak. I got that bolt off with my impact through here, but you can get it by hand. You can get it by hand from here. If you got it, you don't have an impact or whatever, you can get it by hand. You're gonna need a breaker bar if you're doing it by hand for those fasteners. The ones under here, those bolts under here, they're straightforward. They're out. This thing's ready to. This whole subframe's ready to come down. I've got my setup here. Jack stands, jack, cardboard. And I'm pulling the whole thing out so I can clean it. I've seen a couple of videos. Different guys do it different ways. Whatever suits your boat. I think it's just going to be easier to drop the whole subframe because I don't even have barely 2 hours into this, and I'm kind of dragging ass. Plus, too, you can clean it. You can check your sway bar bushings. Your control arm bushing's real good. You'll get a real good look, but these things are holding up solid. These bushings, shucks. And then the brakes, this brake pad is it's wearing more than the other three, probably because I didn't clean it good or do my yearly maintenance on it. But undo your stab link from your strut, obviously your tie rod end from the knuckle, and that's how I did it. What am I missing? You got to loosen up your dog bone. That's right. Get rid of that dog bone nut. You got to get rid of that dog bone nut. Pry down on it a little bit so it doesn't bind up on you. And what else am I missing for you guys here? That's about it. This thing, I got to do the rearrange seal. I am not looking forward to that. That's not going to be fun. The cleaning, it's like almost not worth it. I don't know, unless I start losing oil, because I'm at 8 ounces every 2,500 miles. So the amount of cleaning to keep all the dirt from getting into the engine, that's going to be the worst, probably the worst part about it. But that's about it. Did some AC repair. AC went out. Got a crack in the pipe. You can check that video out. Click on my handle. Subscribe. Click on my handle. Check out the other videos. Might be something that can help you out. That's about it. I don't know what else to tell you guys. It's a pretty easy job. If you got a jack, some jack stands, you can see all my jack stands I got. You see all those. That's where I got it supported, and then I just got backup. I'm getting ready to lower this thing down. So that's about it. Hopefully we can win this World Cup. I don't know what else. Oh yeah, if you got to take the CV axle, anything you got to do in this area, you got to pull the axle or whatever and get rid of this control arm. Loosen these strut tower nuts. And that's the same for up to the 2018. You got to get under the cowl somehow. I mean, you might have to pull up the cowl on the newer ones. This thing, it's so easy to just look. Cause that's just, don't take them off, just loosen them. It says it in the book. That's the gist of it. I might have missed something, but undo your lines. They're a pain in the butt to get to. They're under there. You got to get under the car to get to those guys to pull them out of the rack. But this thing's ready to come down. And you can see other videos on YouTube. So between mine and the other guys, you guys will be able to pull it off. All right, everybody. That's it, man. Happy birthday, America. Europeans are loving the country. Some of the African guys, too. Man, it's so cool. Best country on the planet. Don't believe everything you hear. Yeah, we got a few things wrong, but it's not us. It's not the people. We know that. So, all right, everybody. Love you guys. Take care. Peace. Aloha. USA, USA, USA.